Hey guys, back here, Edwin for Car Data. Today you guys are going to be meeting OJ. OJ is the
Operations manager.
assistant operations manager. How long you been working with us, OJ?
Ah, in a short time. I started in September.
September,
So September,
October, okay.
like 4 months.
He's been with
4 months.
he's been with us for about 4 months now. Because of the quality of work and the type of work that he does, he actually was promoted really quickly. He's the assistant operations manager. And just tell us a little bit about your job, what you do, how you like it, how it's been.
It's been great. As you said, when I started, I was just a regular field rep. So that entails, going out in the field, taking photos of the cars, putting on window labels, buyer's guides, stickers, stuff like that. It was a lot of traveling because my position then was a traveling photographer. So I got to know Florida somewhat better because fast because like 2 weeks in, Wayne, the operations manager, was like, "Hey, you've ever been to Fort Pierce?" And I'm like, "Fort Pierce, where's that?" He's like, "Well, you're gonna find it, So I was like, "All right, cool." So I put it in my Google Maps and I found Fort Pierce, and I was there for like weeks, catching up on car inventory there, making sure that the dealerships were serviced daily, and that worked for a while. And then, he was like, whilst I was in Fort Pierce, he was like, "Hey, man, I like the quality of work you're doing, your work ethic, stuff like that."
The communication that you have with the dealers and things like that. That's
Exactly, because
those are the things that he noticed.
Yeah, because they were giving feedback too. There's this one instance at a dealership up there where the first day I went in, the GM wasn't happy at all because of previous things that were happening, and I went in and I had a conversation with him, assured him that this would have been resolved. Day two, I went in, he kind of when I called to him and greeted him. Day three, he was like, "Hey OJ, how are you doing today?" So over those 3-day periods, I saw a change in his whole demeanor, and that's because of the kind and quality of work that we at Car Data we provide.
That you provide personally.
Well,
actually.
it's a we or us. Yeah, but I think I have a good set of characteristics that really, when used properly in the workplace, it brings positive results. And that's another thing why, whilst I was up there, Wayne said he wanted to have a conversation with me about, what my future would be like, if I should take a higher step in the company. So he pitched it to me. We had a conversation, and I share a lot of the goals that the company have. They are aligned with my personal goals. I just want to do things the right way. I just want to satisfy the needs of our customers, because we live in a world where customer service is right across the platform. Whatever you're doing, if you have customer relation skills, how you deal with people on a day-to-day, the average man sweeping the floor, if you can have a conversation with him, you can have a conversation with anyone.
You can.
And that's how I have been for as long as I know myself.
And not to cut you off, but me and Derek actually did a podcast about customer service and things, and how to treat customers and things like that. I mean, that's very important in this.
It is. Because the thing is, if you don't know how to communicate to a regular Joe, let's call it that, you won't be able to communicate with anyone.
With anyone.
And be real at the same time. We live in a world where people put on a front, and that makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
Because at the end of the day, it's going to catch up with you.
It just catches up.
It's going to catch up with you. So if you don't have the personality, you try to put that personality on, it's going to come out eventually. So it's just being a people person. Listen. Can't listen. Listening is the tool in the kind of job that we're in.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
me and you've been on phone calls this morning and emails, and it's listening. It's building rapport with each individual at each dealership.
Because doing everything
in
a timely manner.
Exactly. Because if someone reaches, all right. So my personality is, and I give out my personal number. That's the one on my business card, because I want them to know that, hey, this is a number that you can call if there's ever an issue. we're going to resolve it together. Give me a call.
And we always do.
Right.
Figure it
So when you see a client message you even on the weekends, you're not working on the weekends, are you? But you're not going to see something that you need to fix or to better, and you let it slide. You understand? So even just getting information out, they communicating with you and you being, okay, I got this, communicate, send an email, follow up, follow the protocols. You know, we use certain systems that prompts everyone. Use the tools that are there. And that's another thing I love about this company. The tools that you get, you literally get everything you need and more to accomplish the job that you have to do. That's a thing with car
And
data.
it just depends on how you use those tools that are
Exactly.
given to you.
You know, you come in, you get your Ricoh, you get your phone, you get your printer, you get your labels, everything that you would need to do your job. Car data provides it. So that's a plus for me coming into this company. I'm like, okay, so all right, I don't need anything. So what should stop me from producing for this company? You have no excuses.
No excuse.
Because
with the training,
with
with everything.
Everything, man.
all
I'm
the
telling
tools
you.
that you were given.
Everything. So you're getting hardware, software, verbal, everything
Everything.
in training for this job. So I'm really loving it here.